Hello internet friends, how's it going? I'm Laura, aka Shop Von B, and what's the one thing you do after you put on a full face of makeup? Well, you film as many YouTube videos as you possibly can, especially when you have made a promise to do an anti-vlogmas attempt. And so far I think we're going pretty strong because this is gonna be my 4th video in a month, and I don't think the last 3 months combined I've put out that many videos, so we're on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so today I have an entire bag full of vintage that I'm gonna be processing tonight. I've already photographed it, so I need to get it listed, but I figured why not share it with you guys? Why not show you what I picked up? This is a haul compilation of quite a few different items that I picked up throughout probably all of last month. So I thought I'd share some of my finds. I've featured a few of these in videos past, but they're finally getting listed, so here we go. This is what I picked up. First up, why not just start with probably one of the best pieces? But need I say more? It's a suede leather fringe jacket. This haul luckily has quite a few different jacket pieces, which for me is kind of rare. I live in Los Angeles, so I don't come across jackets as much as I would like to, but this bad boy, I was very excited about this one. The nice thing about fringe jackets is, to be honest with you, I don't think there's ever really a time for those to be like in season or in style. I think they're honestly just something that is always good to have in a wardrobe. Fringe definitely has had its moments over the years, and I think it's having another one of its moments. I should say all of this in quotations because honestly, you should wear this whenever the heck you feel like it, but fringe is definitely in again. I think honestly around summertime is really when it always starts to peak, but yeah, you just can't deny, fringe is always in. Okay, next up, very Penny Lane vibes with this one, although it's not a true Penny Lane jacket. Of course, we would all freak out if this was the 70s version. However, this is the 90s version by a company called Gallery. It is suede leather though, and it's got really cute like little floral embroidery detail. I personally have to admit though, I have yet to find one. I have not found a Penny Lane jacket. I've found very similar vibes to a Penny Lane jacket, but I have not found like the ultimate, almost famous dream jacket. Someday, it's on my bucket list. Got some serious menswear vibes on this one. I really liked the color tone on it, very muted brown tones with this one, but I really liked kind of tucking this up so that it gave it more of like a relaxed vibe to it. Boyfriend vibes for the win. Don't actually have one of those currently, but a girl can pretend, you know, nothing wrong with that. Okay, does this sweater not remind you of like a fishtail? Like a mermaid knit fishtail? But honestly, do I even need to say any more? The sleeves, puff sleeves. I always gotta say it, at least one video. Puff sleeves for the win. At the end of the day, at the bins, all of us kind of just like get together and sort our clothes. And yeah, I got really lucky with this one. It turned out my friend didn't want it and she gave it to me, and I'm just so obsessed with it. There's a small part of me that's like, keep it for yourself, just keep it, just don't, you're gonna regret it, you know you will. But I have enough chunky knit sweaters. I really do, you guys. It's a problem. I featured this one in an intro semi-recently, but I am pretty obsessed with this. This is a Syracuse crew, just like beat to all heck champion crew neck sweater. It is a reverse weave, which if you aren't familiar with reverse weaves, it's just the knitting on it, and it typically can date the vintage. They have started reproduction lines of champion reverse weaves, but it's definitely like a coveted style that a lot of vintage pickers will look for when looking for vintage champion. I was very excited about this, and I know you're probably looking at it thinking like, wow, that looks like a rag. But honestly, it's just such a unique piece. Again, the fact that it has Syracuse crew stamped on it. My family's from upstate New York, so I was very excited again to find it. But also just the vintage wear on it. I talk about this a lot, but again, vintage patina, which is kind of just like the wear and weathering of an item. I really think it is what makes certain pieces so desirable. There's definitely a look for it, and I always enjoy finding pieces that are just truly, truly well loved. Okay, next up, the shacket. My girl, Rennie Penny, on Instagram. She has definitely been talking a lot about shacket jackets, but it is a huge trend right now, and that is shacket stands for oversized shirt jacket. And yeah, this definitely falls into that trend. Anything that's like a flannel, plaid, button down, or corduroy, or even like a canvas print is gonna be qualified as a shacket, but it just has to be kind of like oversized and boxy. But yeah, man, shackets for the win. I can't really tell, but I feel like it's kind of replacing the chore coats. I'm not ready to say goodbye to chore coats. I definitely still think like chore coats and field jackets have a very specific look, and I'm just not ready to part ways with them. The shacket is okay in my book, but I just haven't fully committed to it because your girl still loves chore coats. Speaking of chore coats, that was the ultimate segue, because we got a very padded chore coat. I love the teal print on this. It's by the brand Corette, which probably cracks some people up. Corette was like a catalog order brand, so you would get something like this in the mail. Gotta love the combination of padding and the chore coat vibe. Okay, next up, I also used this in a intro that I did earlier this month as well, but just a San Francisco, California little travel sweater. Gotta love a good novelty travel print sweater. Also, I feel like this just fills so many different categories. Like we got nautical, we got travel, we got novelty, we got printed, we got crew neck. There's a lot of different ways to describe this sweater, but ultimately it's just cool. Normally this time of year, I go really hard on trouser pants. However, I feel like I haven't been doing that a lot lately. I don't know if it just has to do with circumstances, and clearly like people are wearing more like sweats and just, you know, casual outfits. But trouser pants aren't really having as much of a moment, but when I find a good one, I'm still not gonna say no to it. But I did grab these khaki high-waisted pleated trouser pants, very minimalist vibes, and if you know me, you know that I like the minimalist vibes. And then next up, I grabbed these plaid trouser pants. Again, featured these in another video. Wool, high-waisted, but yet fully lined. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. If you pick up wool trouser pants, always check to make sure the lining is intact. Trust me, your bum will thank me later. The last item that I will be listing that I am super excited about is just this beautiful 1980s very prom dress vibes. One of my favorite big influencer accounts that I follow is Alyssa in the City, and she definitely has her moments where she wears dresses that are so similar to this, but they always have the big puff sleeves, of course. I think that's a good example of streetwear style that honestly, like, you don't really need a reason to dress up. And well, actually, I guess the reasoning is that they want to take a picture, but the point is like, you don't always need to have a reason to dress up, but you're probably going to want to take an Instagram photo if you do dress up. I think the conundrum becomes, did I dress up and wear this item because I want to take a good Instagram photo, or do I need to take a good Instagram photo because I dressed up? It's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Just dress up, take an Instagram photo. Nobody's judging you, and if they are, that's their own problem. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting late and I need to get these items listed, because if I don't, there was really no point in me filming this haul video. So, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.